Let's get extra. Let's get glamorous. It's Mr. J.
If he don't love you anymore, just walk your fine ass out the door. I do my hair talk, check my nails.
It's your boy, Mr. J, back again with another YouTube video. I am back after 3 long weeks of break. I know y'all mad at me. A lot of people been messaging me about where you been, what's been going on, and today in my new series called What's Tea, I will be your first guest talking about what's tea. And the tea is me, on why I've been missing for 3 weeks and what's been going on, why all my hair is gone, what I've been going through, and stuff like that. Let's get extra. Let's get glamorous. It's your boy, Mr. J. So like y'all heard in the first clip, I don't know, okay, yeah. Like y'all heard in the first clip, I've been gone for 3 weeks, and a lot of things have been happening. Firstly, let me talk about this background of where I'm at. I decided that I need to sit down and talk instead of standing up in my front room and talking to y'all about what's been going on with me. I wouldn't say this is serious. I wouldn't say that this is something y'all should hurt your head about. Y'all shouldn't be worried about me. But a lot has been going on in the past 3 weeks. I turned 19 last week. I shaved all my hair off. I kind of look different. Got my nails done. But anyway, yeah, a lot has been going on. And I just want to start by saying thank you to everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the shares, the encouraging words, the subscriptions, everything like that. Have I been making money from YouTube? No. I haven't yet. But when I do, I will let you all know. What's in my cup? This is iced tea, peach iced tea. Because in the States, I cannot drink until I'm 21. Just put that out there. But starting off on why I've been gone for 3 weeks, what's been going on with me, emotionally, physically, and school-wise. Emotionally, I haven't been myself for a while. I don't know if it's because I was tired or I was trying to juggle too much stuff all at once. As y'all all know, I'm a double major in college. I'm a double major in psychology and theater, a double minor in health science and music. And that might sound easy. I don't know if that sounds easy. That sounds pretty hard to me and pretty tedious to me. So all of those things take up my time. And on top of that, this semester I was in a production. And I had rehearsal every day from 6 to until, because you know, sometimes we give rehearsal a time, but sometimes it goes overtime because of things what were going on. If any of y'all have me on Facebook or on my social media platforms, so I would see I was promoting the show. It already showed Thursday, Friday, and Saturday gone. It's not showing anymore. I also won an award for that show, which was very humbling for me because, you know, theater isn't easy, acting isn't easy, putting on a different persona and being a different person isn't easy. You know, even though I related a lot to my characters, it still wasn't easy, you know, and most of my parts in that play I wrote. So me writing stuff that talks about the LGBTQ, Black Lives Matter, a lot of stuff I've been going through wasn't easy, you know. Emotionally, I had to leave myself on stage when I come back to real life because some nights I just couldn't snap out of the character I was portraying. You know, some nights I cried, like I couldn't stop crying, and it's just because a lot of things that I said in that play I went through in real life. And I don't sit down and talk about my problems to nobody, Zilch, because some people say they understand, but they actually don't understand. I used to do that to people when people sit down and talk to me and be like, oh, I'm going through this, and I'd be like, I could relate and I understand, but sometimes we just need to listen. You know, sometimes you just need someone to listen to you. You know, sometimes you just need someone to listen to you. And I've learned that when people come to me to vent, I just need to listen instead of me bringing up my problems or bringing up what I've gone through. I look like I lose plenty of weight. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, in this camera. But sometimes you just have to listen. If a friend comes to vent to you, sometimes you just have to listen. And I've learned that. You know, a lot of people feel as if me using my past experience or me using what I've gone through is like one-upping them in their situation or me looking for attention, but it's honestly my way of teaching you that you're not the only person who went through it. You know, and we have bad mind people like who think like, oh, I talk about my situation, but he trying to one-up me. No, sweetie, it ain't that deep. You understand? If you tell me your daddy raped you, I'd never chop up and say, hey, my daddy raped me too. No, I'm not that type of person. You understand? So, since you get all that unpacked, let's talk about emotionally. Emotionally, I haven't been okay. It's because I live alone. I'm always busy. Me and my friends have different schedules, and I don't get to see my friends all the time. They don't get to see me all the time. We don't get to have fun all the time. And on top of that, it's just Corona. You know, Corona changed a lot of things this semester, and I was kind of sad about that. You know, our buildings had restrictions on it, so I couldn't come visit my best friend and my friend. You know, and yeah, I lost a few friends to the semester, not to death, but to things beyond my control. Sometimes you outgrow people. Sometimes things happen, you know, and sometimes I have to tell myself that I don't care, but deep down inside, I did care. I cried about it, you know, because I feel like I'm a good friend. I just feel like I'm a really good friend to all my friends, and if they don't think so, they could tell me. And I have never had any complaints from my friends telling me that I'm not a good friend or I need to be a better friend or I'm not supportive or anything like that. And to lose someone close to you or to lose someone you thought would be your friend forever, it hurts. You know, especially when they say things to you that hurts. And I can now sit down and talk about it because 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I couldn't really sit down and talk about it without being angry or about to cry or being confused. But sometimes it just ain't you. It just ain't you. You have to let go and let God. And I'm in the process of letting go and let God. You know, I told my best friend the other day when I was sitting down talking to him, some things out of my control. It is what it is. And my boy, I have two best friends. I have a girl best friend of 12 years and I have a boy best friend going on 2 years? 2 years, 3 years. One of them. 2 years. And I talk to them a lot and they give me good advice and stuff like that. Even though sometimes they give me advice and I still don't listen to them and go back and do the things they tell me not to do. They always have my back. They never judge me. They never laugh at me. You know, and I also have two friends, Michelle and Alpheus, and they tell me how it is, you know. They let me know that, hey, well, if you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right. And most of the times, they don't have to tell me I'm wrong because I hold responsibility for what I do, you know, and I appreciate them for that. And I just don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to pretend. If I feel some type of way, then you know, and that's just the type of person I is. So emotionally, on this break, I've just been battling a lot between whether I'm a good person or I'm not a good person and questioning myself. And that's not really me. But honestly, I've been doing that because sometimes you just, they're like, am I enough? Or am I doing everything I'm supposed to do? Or am I being who I'm supposed to be? You know, sometimes being there for everybody turns into you not being there for yourself. And I need to learn to be there for myself before I be there for anybody else. You know, and I preach about self-love and I preach about self-assurance and stuff like that. And I have those things, but sometimes I forget about myself. Sometimes I push myself to the back burner and I need to learn to put myself. So I'm back because I just wanted to switch the flow of this video. Like I said, I turned 19 last week and that was exciting. I shaved all my hair off because I wanted to let go some dead things, some dead weight. I always do that for my birthdays as a tradition because most of the time when I cut my hair off, I always feel free and I feel relieved and I feel like a new person, and that's that. I just want to say, just want to leave y'all with this message. Before you could help anyone, you have to help yourself. Before you can love anyone, you have to love yourself. Before you could be there for anyone, you have to be there for yourself. And I've learned that in these 3 weeks. Self-care is the best care. Self-love is the best love. You know, alone time is the best time. Getting to know yourself will be the best time of your life. And I've learned plenty things about myself. Being alone doesn't mean you are selfish. Loving yourself doesn't mean you're conceited. Those things just go to show that you know that you're important. You know your worth. You know, and to those who are battling depression, I can't speak, battling anxiety, I pray for you all because as someone who deals with anxiety on a day-to-day basis, it's hard, you know, sometimes overthinking situations that aren't that big, you know, simple as if I message my friend and they don't answer me in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I feel like I do something wrong and I've beaten up myself for it and stuff like that. And yeah, I want you all to know that I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I hope y'all praying for me. Keep me in y'all prayers. College isn't easy. College is hard. My heart goes out to all the college students who are going through a lot. The ones who aren't eating, the ones who can't sleep, the ones who are working endlessly just to be great. I love y'all. Y'all love me. We are a family. Remember, let's get extra. Let's get glamorous. It's your boy, Mr. J, and cheers to life.
Let's go. Brand new Lamborghini.